This one's going to be a simple walk, but with the other side of Whitstable on the Saxon Shore Way. And I've parked a couple of miles the other side of Whitstable. We've got a beautiful sunny afternoon, and I thought I'd take advantage because the weather the last week has been absolutely awful. Very, very changeable, a lot of rain, but as you can see, we've got a lovely blue sky with some scattered clouds. So during the walk I'll throw the drone up because there's hardly any wind, which is lovely, and I'll show you kind of this different landscape round here in terms of a seascape, I should say, not landscape. It's got this weird kind of seascape in terms of the tide goes so far out. It must be a mile out, half a mile out. Whitstable, as you can see, well, you won't be able to see because it's kind of a dot in the distance there. And that must help with the oyster because Whitstable's very famous with oysters. So I guess that's why having such a shallow bay, it must induce itself to growing oysters, I suppose. I don't know. I might throw some information up. Vast expanse from here to, there's the Isle of Sheppey over there. So during the walk I'll tell you what's been going on over the last week or so since the Lake District walks. As you can see, I haven't really done a video in the last 10 days or so. So I'll tell you what's been going on there and why I haven't done that. Oh, butterfly. Yeah, and hopefully at the end of the walk we'll be rewarded with a lovely sunset. We've got about an hour and a half till sunset. But over here, from experience, once the sun goes quite low to the horizon, it kind of disappears because you always have this kind of layer of cloud just above the horizon. So I would say the half an hour before that happens, so half an hour before sunset, you'll get this kind of orangey glow which happens over here. So I'm crossing my fingers because over the last few days we haven't been able to see the sun at all. So like anything, you don't know what's going to happen. That's the great thing about sunrises and sunsets, isn't it? So I'm going to make my way over about a mile, mile and a half, show you some of the different landscapes and seascapes over here, this side of Whitstable, and show you it's kind of a land that time forgot over here. It hasn't changed at all. A lot of marshes. So I don't think this has probably been untouched for decades. Hundreds of years. There's obviously a bit of industrial stuff going on over there, but mainly from Whitstable to Faversham, it's all marshland. So I guess you can't build on it. So it's good. So I think Kent Wildlife Trust owns it. I've seen a couple of signs there. So it's very different over here in terms of landscape. So from that shot, you can see probably, obviously the sea and then this walkway which is built up and then the marshland over on the right. Yeah, it's kind of not far away from the same level, if not the marshland is a bit lower. Beautiful sky, beautiful clouds as you can see ahead of us. So maybe hopefully when we make our way round, because I think this is a bit of a private area coming up, we make our way around that and we can hopefully get on the beach after that. Okay, so let's cross our fingers for a lovely sunset. It looks that way. We're going to get some broken clouds, so hopefully get some real shafts of light. So that would be stunning if we can. We're going to make our way over, show you bits and bobs. There's not that much here actually in terms of marshland and sea, but that's hopefully going to be the main event at the end of the video. Okay, let's get going. private land, so we had to kind of skirt around the side of this, and I think we can kind of get into the beach. Let's have a look. Right, as you can probably hear, we've made it down onto the beach, very stony. Going to sound like the Roman army to you, so might have to turn the effects microphone down a little bit. Look at me sounding a professional. Sunset report. So we've got some cloud now, so I'll spin you around, hopefully you'll be able to see it. We've got some cloud. We might get some nice effects with those clouds there. Let's hope so anyway. It normally does this time of year, so this is the end of, coming towards the end of September. And during autumn you get some lovely glows. Hopefully we'll get some nice rays coming through those clouds with a bit of luck. So hopefully we'll get some dramatic shots with the sun and the cloud with a bit of luck. Let's continue walking, might stop up here for a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I've just set up camp, so I've basically just taken my rucksack off, and it's a good place to watch the sun go down here, because if we carry on we kind of go round the corner a little bit and we might miss the main event. Yeah, just sit for a while. I'll just tell you a little bit about what's going on and potentially what's going on with the channel as well. The clouds are building up over there, but I think it's going to be even more dramatic because of that, hopefully. It's just starting to change now over there, just starting to get a little bit more orangey. Okay, so just be very brief because it's starting to kick off a little bit over there with the sun. Just to show you, it'll get interesting. It's been a couple of weeks since I filmed anything on the channel, and it's been a good couple of weeks actually, especially the last week. It's really weird. About 4 or 5 days ago, just a calmness and a peace came over me, and it stayed with me. And without sounding dramatic, it just felt normal. I don't know if that's because the result of everything that I've been doing, probably. Just like the last video said in the Lake District, I'm not going to take my eye off the ball. I'm going to keep working at it, keep working myself, keep chipping away. But it's been a really lovely week actually. I suppose the reason why I haven't filmed anything is I've really enjoyed this kind of break and this feeling of normal, I guess. And that's the reason why I've come out and just done a very simple video today. So just going to carry on. I've eaten less sugar over the last week. As everyone knows who knows me, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, so hopefully that will help as well. And I'm going to carry on doing that. Just one of the kind of the branches, hopefully, to healing. So I'll be quick because the sun's doing its thing behind me. And yeah, so as you can see on the map, we live in southeast England, and to get anywhere it's a bit of a drive, and we only have one car between myself and my wife, so it takes a little bit of time obviously to get somewhere and to film and to get back. So but potentially next week I'll have the car for 2 or 3 days, so I might just do something next week. And yeah, so if you follow us on the Instagram page, Red Hat Diaries, you'll be able to see where we are before the video goes out. So anyway, I can see some rays coming through the clouds there, so I might put it on a time lapse. Look forward to this lovely sunset, looking really interesting now. So thanks very much everyone, we'll see you next time. I don't know where and when that's going to be, but I'll try and upload something as quick as possible. Okay everyone, have a great week and we'll see you next time. Cheerio!